I based my critique that this was a progress report in email form, so that's what my critique is all about. For the subject line, the investigation requested 11/17/16 was the date, and that was fine. So for the beginning, I should start with a direct order that provides an overview, and it doesn't. The second paragraph should be the first, and the first should be the second, so those two should be flip-flopped. For organization, it should have headings before each paragraph. All the examples had headings for before each paragraph when they had a progress report, so this one probably should too. And it doesn't say what remains to be done. It just states how they think it should be fixed. The ending should be positive, and this one doesn't emphasize much positive to it. It does talk about progress, but it has a lot of negative to it too as well. For active versus passive voice, the example is passive. It should be active because you want to use I and we, talk about things that the company is getting done. For unnecessary information, I think most is relevant besides the part where he says, he's talking about a worker. He says he could have caught up working overtime in the opinion of the writer, but he refused to do so. Which I think this is kind of unnecessary because, well, part of it is because, I mean, obviously that was a problem that he wasn't, like, the work wasn't getting done, but I think that it was unnecessary to say that he refused to work overtime and try to throw him under the bus like that. Like, it's supposed to be talking about progress and positive things, and that's not very positive. And then again, it talks about how they had to fire someone because of dishonesty, which I think that they could have said, instead of dishonesty, they could have just said they had to fire someone and could not be replaced quickly. So that would make it not so, especially since you put names in there, I think that looks kind of bad because it's not really positive, and that's not really have anything to do with progress. Just what the problems were, but you could say it in a lot better way. For the conscious thought, you can follow what he's trying to say throughout, but personal opinion shouldn't be in it, just like the comments about the little negative things I just don't think are very necessary. For the most positive component of the message, progress has been made and the problem is likely solved and a solution has been found, which obviously a progress report, the most important thing would be the progress. I think overall this is a pretty good message. It has the right information in it. It's just delivered wrong at times, but you know what it's supposed to be. Like, looking at it, it was pretty easy to tell that it was a progress report, but you know, there was just some things that needed switched around and just some stuff that I would take out to make it more positive if I was the one writing it.